Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. So remember that by tonight, your annotated bibliography is due on Canvas. And remember that at least 2 of your 6 sources should be from non-website sources. And I explain in the instructions what I mean by that. And of course, remember to carefully evaluate each source as you choose them, and then include a full citation for each one, either in MLA or APA format, along with a few sentences that summarize what the source is about, and also how you might use that source for the upcoming project. So of course, the details are all on Canvas, so take a look at those. And of course, if you do have any questions or difficulties as you're doing your research, let me know. So this next week, starting on Monday, we'll be completing a few more assignments in preparation for the next project, and then of course completing the project itself. So on Monday, we'll have some class readings about citing sources and avoiding plagiarism. So of course you might have learned about some of that in the past, but a review right before writing your project is a good idea. It can help you to use your sources more effectively and ethically. And of course, once you complete those readings, we have a quiz due by Monday night. Then in addition, we have a discussion activity on Monday. So for Monday's discussion, in which you will be sharing some of your findings from your research, you'll need to take some time to read through some of your sources, and we'll need to clearly refer to and cite at least 3 of those sources in your discussion post. But you might also think of Monday's discussion as an opportunity for you to really do some early drafting for your project. Anything that you write for that discussion can actually be used as part of your project later if you think it is that it fits with your project or is appropriate. So keep that in mind as you do work on that discussion post. And of course, remember to respond to at least 2 of your classmates for that discussion. And all the instructions are on Canvas for more details about that. So then for Tuesday, I have a few sample guides to writing posted on Canvas, which you might find to be helpful to look through as you plan out your own project. And of course, our project does not have to look like those samples at all, but you might find it to be helpful, just at least to give you some ideas. And if I do have also left a few notes about those examples in the page on Canvas that has those examples. So it should be showing up on your to-do list, or just go to the modules page and you'll find it there. So then, of course, on Tuesday, you'll also be writing an outline for your guide to writing and communication in your profession. And so as you work on that outline, remember that the more detail that you include, the better. This is your chance to really think through and plan out all of the details of your project. Careful planning can save you a lot of time later on. So, of course, also, I think you'll also find it to be helpful to see your classmates' outlines. Those can give you some ideas and also help you revise and adjust your own plans as you begin working on the project, because you saw your classmate had some plans of including a particular section. You think maybe it would work well for you too. So also make sure that you consult and read through your sources as you are working on that outline, and clearly indicate where you'll be using those specific sources. So then, after Tuesday's outline, for Wednesday, that Wednesday is completely set aside for you to be working on drafting your project. Now, of course, I know that that's not a lot of time, but this is one of our challenges with the winter term schedule. I do recommend setting a very clear goal for yourself on how much of your draft you will be finishing on Wednesday, and then hold yourself to that goal. So, for example, a good goal based on our timeline this coming week, a good goal might be to get a little bit past halfway through your project by the end of Wednesday. Or, you again, take a look at your own schedule and see what is realistic for you, but also keep in mind when the draft is due and when the final draft is due. So then, of course, a rough draft of your guide to writing project will be due on Thursday, January 16th. And then you'll also be giving some feedback to 2 or more of your classmates. Now, this is not like a regular peer review. We don't really have time for a regular peer review, but it's really an opportunity to share your work in progress with your classmates, receive a few comments from them, which hopefully will be helpful, but also, of course, read through some other drafts. And looking through some of the other drafts in particular can be very helpful for you as you're working on your own project. And of course, you can always check with me throughout that process with questions. Then the final draft of the project, as well as a reflection, will be due by Friday, January 17th. And I wish we could take some more time with this, but it's just not possible during the winter term, as I think I keep mentioning, right? It's just kind of hard to fit a whole class into our 3 weeks. But this project is a little bit bigger than your other class projects. So if you do have any questions, any difficulties, make sure you do contact me. I really do want you to succeed with this project and with the entire class. And so I'm always very happy to help. So then on Saturday, that is next Saturday, we'll be starting Module 4, which will be focusing on career documents. I'll be sharing some more details about that later, but feel free to look ahead. But if you have any questions as you finish that annotated bibliography today and then get started on all of the process of the project itself for this coming week, make sure you do let me know. And of course, I'll be in touch again very soon with another announcement on Monday morning.